Hello!
Yo.
We're going to play Rogue Legacy today for no one's enjoyment. So, here I am. I'm playing as a barbarian today. Here's the manner. It's been pretty, like I maxed out the regular attack stat, which is pretty good. We were late because we were in the shower. Not much of an excuse. I was answering comments in the new video as well. The video that you were in, Butters. Have not cleared all bosses. There's one more boss. I'm not enjoying it. So mission accomplished. Hey, Disco Elemental. Welcome to the worst show.
Ever.
In
the eternity of shows that are pretending to be professional.
I guess like the next thing I'm going to max out is probably armor. Because I already have a lot of actual physical armor. Mm-hmm. Like, I bought everything that I wanted out of the store except for the stuff that I haven't found yet. Like, this is an incredible chess piece. Look at this thing. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh.
Ah.
Ooh, ah, ooh. I haven't really bothered with the runes yet, though. Maybe I will. Okay. Using the share.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably grind a little bit. Sure, Butters.
Oh, God.
What? I'm going to grind a little bit, and then we're going to head for the dungeon, because I have, like, straight up cleared out everything else. So, Naomi, how was your day today?
Today was kind of shitty. How about yours?
Wait, what was your day shitty for?
Because of this morning.
Oh, yeah. Okay, is that a story you want to tell on the show, or no?
Well, it's just work bullshit, guys. Do you want to hear about it?
Naomi's work drama.
Game's a little loud.
Game's a little loud?
Don't you know it's
Okay,
loud?
I'll turn it down, Okay. Stupidly loud. Okay, here. I turned it down like a full notch. Notch is a man who made Minecraft.
What?
Here, how's it sound now? Tell us the story, Jack and Ori.
No, they're not all cold. Just when you shower with Dev, they are, because...
Listen, I like cold showers, alright? Do you mind?
I mean, they are better for you, but they suck.
We know about the game audio, it's fixed, guys.
Still too loud.
Still too loud. Jesus Christ, okay.
Well, we had it turned up a lot from the game thingamabob.
Okay, I'll lower it again. We can in fact check it out.
Where the only interesting thing was Death Stranding.
Oh yeah,
and it wasn't even that interesting.
Dude, Death Stranding from Gamescom was like kind of interesting, but it's like, you know.
Yep.
It's like whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Oh no, I fell. Oh no, I'm getting hit.
Welcome. Okay, well, I guess I'll tell my story. So, at work, I work at a grocery store called, of the new names I'm seeing today. I work at a grocery store as, I don't even know what.
To be honest, you're probably just head cashier without the actual title.
Yeah.
Because you do all the work at head cashier.
Unofficial head cashier, we'll say that. Just like with much less responsibility than an actual head cashier. So we had an audit recently, like the whole store did, like a month or two ago, and we failed. But all the same stores in our city failed, and we didn't fail the worst. But my boss is freaking out about it because the front end failed, not by a lot, but like enough for her to be like, "Rah!" You know?
Yeah.
So one thing we have to do when you're working at customer service is something called Bob, which is the bottom of the buggy, and
Oh God.
And we have a sheet where we actually have to write down.
Naomi.
Sorry.
Yeah. Storytelling Naomi is very loud when you're sitting right beside her.
Yeah, we have to tell a story. We have to write down when our other cashiers sticker stuff. Now, the way we used to do it before was that we only needed 10 a day, and they couldn't be like more than 5 minutes apart from each other. Like they had to be more than 5 minutes apart from each other. And it used to be real simple. You didn't have to do much. Like if you saw someone sticker something, like you could ask them the price, then you just write it down, and it was done. It was good. And we try to spread it out through most of the day because the minimum was 10. So now the proper way to do it is that we have to do 1 an hour, which isn't like terrible, but now if you're the person who's supposed to be writing down the stickers, you're not allowed to do your own. even if like there's no one around and no one to help you and you're gonna miss the hour, you still can't write your own, and you physically have to leave customer service to go look at the price on the other person's computer screen. Now, a rule about customer service is that you're not actually supposed to leave your cash, and then a whole bunch of other rules are the fact that we're not supposed to leave our cash unless we turn off our lights, sign out of our caches, and put our stickers away. None of which I can do if I'm going to go sticker things. I'm not even trying to be that loud.
Man, the same sentence. I'm not to tell you 4 times. Please don't blow my eardrums.
It is ruining the system. But the thing is, so I was working the morning shift on customer service this morning. Now, when I open the front end, I always tell the cashiers who are working with me that day to be like, hey, if it's like 22 and you're having a hard time getting a sticker, call me. I will literally stop whatever it is I'm doing and come out and just watch for a sticker. I'll do other things too out there, but I will like be mainly watching for a sticker. Now the other guy who does it.
Thank you. My eardrums, thank you so much.
Now the other guy who does it.
You're not like this off the show. Why do you just like screech?
Because you don't notice. God damn it.
Okay, go on.
The other guy who's kind of a part-timer like me, who does know how to open the front end, doesn't really, I don't know what the fuck he does in there, but he doesn't come out. But he's also newer at it than I am, so I try to give him some slack. But my boss, who doesn't come out either, because I'm not even being that loud. Good lord.
My ear hurts.
So my boss, though, because she's more or less doing the job of 2 people, which is why I'm unofficial head cashier, she's doing the job of cashier and bookkeeper, so she has a lot on her plate, and I don't mind, but whenever I call her out to come do something that she needs to do, unless it's my break, she'll come out in like 10 minutes, and that's not enough time for her to write a sticker down for me. You know, like she has to physically see it on the screen. So I missed the 8 o'clock hour this morning, which is more or less the TLDR of the story. Okay, keep going. Yeah, and my boss got mad at me for missing the hour. She's like, we're gonna fail the audit. Like, you don't even have to like make sure it's a stickerable thing. It just has to be a high ticket item. Like, yes, I know, but the problem was, one, there's no like other person I can call to come and be like, hey, can you go and see like what the price is so I can so I can write this down as a sticker, because they don't come in time, because I'm either really, really busy or they don't answer their calls, or when I call them, they come too late and can't see the sticker. So and then she still got mad even when I explained to her that I wasn't actually not trying. There was just literally nothing to sticker other than all the stuff on my till. Literally nothing else. Or even just a high ticket item, because a stickerable item was a thing of water. And then when I went to go look at my cashier's screen to write it down, I had immediately 3 customers. And the customer comes first, so I had to go serve them and not do the sticker.
Hey guys, donate to the show so that Naomi can leave.
And then my boss started talking about...
I meant leave your job, not leave the show.
Yeah, and then my boss started talking about the fact that if we fail our re-audit, because we failed, so we're getting a re-audit, that our manager is probably going to go on a little bit of a firing spree, because the justification will be like everyone who signed the contract saying we all know our responsibilities, blah, 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 can actually be fired for a breach of contract.
That's so stupid.
So I'm just kind of sitting there this morning, and I'm just like, are you guys seriously going to fire me like for not being able to get 1 hour of stickers when there's people here who should have been fired years ago because they literally yell at customers? Like, leave the show.
Back.
See, that's the thing though, like, my boss is an okay boss, but she has... I said okay, I didn't say good, I didn't say great, I said okay. And she has so much on her plate that I do give her a lot of slack, but the thing is she's not super unorganized, but easily distractible, you know? So, like, I'm very competent at my job now that I've gone in the groove of, knowing how to do all the things. And there's been lots of times where, like, I get all the freaking stickers, and other people who come in after me literally don't do anything for fucking 5 hours. Okay,
here's the thing. I used to work at the store. For those of you who are a little bit newer, I used to work at the store. I quit because SFO now pays the bills on my end anyway. And I gotta say, like, this is the type of store where it's, like, unionized, but no one gives a shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, like, everyone is being as lazy as they can, while everyone else is, like, complaining that everyone else around them is being lazy. Like, it's just the ultimate double standard, and, like, the only explanation for the double standard is fuck you. So I just pieced out. I was like, fuck this, you know, I have a YouTube show that's, like, making enough money to pay my rent. Fuck it, I'm gonna leave. But anyway, what ended up happening, like...
For the union contract.
Well, what ended up happening was that, like, basically, as soon as I left, you started taking on more responsibilities there, but they weren't paying you more. And I was like, listen, Naomi, okay, number one thing you have to do is if you're taking more responsibilities, get more pay.
Yes, I know
But you
that.
didn't.
But the problem with that is that we've actually been waiting for a new contract, and we've been waiting for probably half a year now to actually get the new contract. And because we're a union, we don't generally get yearly raises. Like, we get like like maybe 30 cents. I think it's less than that every few years.
I don't think you get that, honestly.
I don't know.
But anyway, like, here's the thing. That...
No, let me finish.
No, I get what you're saying.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, so there's a thing called merit raises, though. And the problem with that is I already knew that if I was going to ask for a merit raise, that they wouldn't give it to me because we were already waiting for a contract.
Frankly, they should have given it to you anyway.
They should have, but they didn't. So I decided to wait until the contract the new one would come out. And what pisses me off is the fact that...
Exactly, my motive, that's my logic. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. Well, that's the... Anyway. My main issue is the fact that there's another store kind of at the other end of the city, but they're actually in a different union, and they're already working with their new union contract.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. That's somebody else's problem. Especially in an environment where, like, very clearly everyone passes the buck and nobody actually cares about the issue.
Yeah.
That's somebody else's problem. I would say, listen, I don't care. I'm your fucking head cashier. I don't care if you actually eliminated the position on paper. Either you pay me more or I'm not doing the job.
Well, that's
you could do that.
I
and you
know,
should.
But here's the thing. I'm really young, so, like, I know that this is going to look fairly good on my resume and actually give me a shit ton of work experience that I need, because everyone seems to forget that this is my first actual job. I've been working at the store for 4 years, and it was my first...
No, longer than 4. I was 4 when I quit.
Okay, fine, 4.5.
No.
No, you weren't 4 when you quit because you got hired like a year after I did, or like half a year. It has been 4 years. It will be 5 in November.
Okay, then it's like 4 3/4.
Okay. Cool beans.
Naomi, don't get all mad at me because over this, over all the possible ridiculous things.
Thanks, Butters.
But no, like if I were you, I'd just be like, listen, I'm doing this crazy job. This store would collapse if it weren't for me, especially because, like, the only person ahead of you is now quitting for her own full-time job. And, like, your boss is running around like a chicken with her head cut off.
Not all the time.
Because Hannah's leaving.
Yeah, okay, so...
Well, hold on, we don't need to get into like a big... We don't need to talk about who Hannah is.
No, but, like, my very competent coworker has been given an opportunity. Like, she was already working a full-time job, so she was only doing 2 shifts a week, but she was doing important shifts.
Yes.
And she's now quitting because she has an opportunity for a job that is paying her $22 an hour.
So she's going for it, yeah, and she should.
For it.
But your boss is like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Oh my god.
Well, no, she's not like freaking out, but she's kind of upset about it because my coworker is like the main person to do our payroll. Like, I know how to do it too, but I'm not as competent because I don't have as much practice, and was the main person to do our receiving, which I also know how to do, but again, I'm not as competent.
Yeah. Okay, hi She, here's the thing. I do not recommend just dropping it if you're in like a competent workplace or people care and like you actually have a way to like enact change or vent your grievances. But if it's a place where like literally no one gives a fuck about you and it's all or nothing, then yeah, like you need to treat it like it's all or nothing. And if you're not getting paid, then peace out.
Yes, I know that, but you also forget that I have fairly good benefits there that I still haven't used because I haven't had the need to use them yet.
Well, they're not much, like, that's the logic that I was in. Like, I could have quit a year before I did because of YouTube. And, like, I kept saying, I'll use the benefits, use the benefits. I never use the benefits.
Yes, that's pretty lazy.
Yeah, but that's also because you're lazy.
Pour yourself out to 100 fat chicks for $1,000. I mean, I'd do that, but Dad would get mad.
That much money?
See, that's the thing, though. I'm not actually doing someone else's job.
Yeah.
I am.
They eliminated the position,
Yeah,
and now
like,
you're doing it as a part-timer.
Yes, because before, there was two like front-end-ish job. One was the bookkeeper who took care of a lot of store stuff, and the other one was head cashier. So the head cashier was in charge of like ordering, like supplies we needed for the front end, and and making sure the front end was neat, and making sure all the cashiers knew what the hell they were doing.
And doing the bookkeeping.
No, that's the bookkeeper's job.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about bookkeeper.
No,
Okay,
I
go
was
ahead.
talking about the head cashier, which is but the thing is, my boss still does pretty much all her old responsibilities, just needs slight help organizing and keeping cashiers in line. So.
Yeah.
I don't get holidays. I mean, like, technically...
Well, okay, here, I kind of want to
you don't
explain a
get
few
paid
things.
holidays, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to explain a few things. So, Naomi's doing the job of a full-timer, but not actually being full-time.
Yes.
And they eliminated that job, which is why she's not full-time.
Yes.
But the job's, like, the work still needs to be done, so
Yeah.
you're the one who is stuck doing it.
Yeah.
And now, you kind of consider it partially a privilege because it means the store trusts you. You consider it a privilege because you actually get to stay in the office more and not have to be on cash. And that's all good. But you're still taking on more responsibility for the same pay. And now that like the store is basically collapsing around you because people are quitting left and right, the new actual manager is complete shit. Not like department manager like Carrie,
No,
but the actual store manager, complete shit.
No, actually know what's funny? Our store manager is not terrible. He's a really bad people person and hated me, and it was your fault.
It wasn't my fault.
Yes, it was. Remember, I told you the reason?
Yeah, but it wasn't my fault. He just assumed something stupid.
Yes, it was your fault for spreading it around. Anyway. That's a different conversation we're not gonna have on
Yeah,
the show.
this I don't know if you have this accurate or anything, but
Yeah, okay, definitely. Anyway. I mean, I could, because because Dev the other day actually suggested I work at a bank.
well, here's the story for that. Okay, I was at the bank like handling some adult banking stuff because now like I gotta like do some finances for the show, so some finances like regarding my parents. I'm gonna be getting my parents' house soon. Actually, it's gonna be in my name because they're getting too old for it. So I'll have that on my financial dossier. But basically, I had to like handle a whole bunch of adult banking stuff, and while I was there, like for some reason we got to talking about your job with the teller, and she was like, well, why don't you just work at a bank? And I remember like you saying,
No, that's not what happened.
okay, it wasn't exactly like that, but it came up that like possibly
You brought it up.
yeah, okay,
And then she brought up how much she made.
yes, and then I was like, okay, well, hold on. I remember you saying at one point that you didn't want to work at a bank, and then I was like, and you said, yeah, because I can't really deal with money. And then I thought for a minute, I'm like, hold on a minute, you have all this experience in the cash office. Oh, thanks, Xavier. A Velcro wallet still. Yes, actually, I don't use it though every day, but I do have my Velcro wallet. But anyway, you were just like, okay. You were like, I don't really want to work at a bank because I can't really do money stuff. I'm like, hold on a minute, Amy. You've been doing like the cash office, like a good chunk of the store finances, like handling the money for the store now for like at least a year. You could probably be a teller. And you're like, I never thought about it that way. And the bank teller was like, yeah, dude. And I was like,
no,
okay.
I said that in private to you later. But yeah, it's just the fact that I just never thought about it, because the reason I didn't want to work at a bank is because I'm really, really bad at mental math. I legitimately don't know if it's a learning disability or not, but I can't do mental math. And on the mental math I can do, I legitimately like had to actually memorize. I can't just like, I know how to do math. I just can't do it in my head. I need to be able to see it. But whatever. So I didn't want to work at a bank because I know, at least they used to, probably not as much now, that they had to do a lot of mental math in their head while working with customers. So I didn't want to have to deal with that and have customers be screaming at me more than, on my customer service job, because I can't do math. But I've been getting better at mental math.
Probably because you've been doing.
Because I've been having more practice. So.
Exactly. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Yeah. No, just a furry, a retarded furry.
Yes.
No, but I was like, I think you could probably do this job, man. And then you kind of like came to the realization that actually.
Well, now I could. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have been able to like really do it before, though.
But so like in a sense, if you leave this current job of yours like in good standing, because
I legitimately don't know if I can actually leave this job in good standing, because I think if I leave in like even a year, my boss, like my boss right above me will just hate me.
Well, it's because like she like stuck her head in the sand. She wouldn't train a replacement for Hannah, and now that Hannah's leaving, your boss is pissed about it. Like,
well, I mean, I'm kind of Hannah's replacement. That's the problem, is the fact that she can't act. Like, the problem was she was actually looking for other trainees, but one person, it was too like entitled to do it. Like she would always just assume she was doing everything right. The other one, who actually should get the position based on seniority alone, legitimately can't do it. She took 4 hours to do it, like to do something that took me maybe half an hour at the most when I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, 4 hours, legitimately 4 hours. So my boss hasn't been able to find like a replacement who can, you know, be there, like who wants 40 hours a week, you know? So I mean, I'm willing to work 30, but I'm not entirely willing to work the 40 hours a week because I don't want to like be forced to be at this terrible job a week.
Oh, dude, I don't blame you. I don't fucking blame you.
Yeah, I know, hi, she. I kind of understand that now.
Oh god, Minecraft.
I remember.
Dude, it still
that
pisses me off that I lost the entire Minecraft SFO server. I was making, yeah, I lost the whole map.
Oh, you didn't even tell me about it.
Oh yeah, dude, when I went to my computer, I accidentally deleted the map. It's gone. I worked like 2 months on that map and it's gone. I feel so fucking terrible.
Wow, I feel like I was left out of the loop because Devin didn't even bother to tell me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thought I did.
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What's the Minecraft recipe for success? Don't play Minecraft. Windows 10? Yeah, because you had to install Windows 10, right?
Yeah.
Because you were running Windows 7, but then had to install Windows 10.
The first room in the forest is actually the boss room of the forest. Like,
hilarious.
Oops.
Remember that time that we couldn't find it? Mm-hmm. That was funny.
Yeah, I'll need to restart it. You know what I'm gonna do? Somebody actually has a server that we're not using. He's gonna donate it to the show, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get all the mods in there who want to play Minecraft, and they'll be my team, and we'll build the actual map proper, and then we will. I'm grinding some money right now in XLs, but I can probably go to the boss after this run.
Yeah, I think you're good. You have $34,000.
But I want more.
No, don't be greedy. I'm the Jewish one, not you.
No, hold on, can I do this? Wait, if I like Fusro down my way through. Never mind.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Jesus.
Can I do this?
Nope.
I'm just gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
I can't believe I fucked that up that badly.
Are you gonna go and fight the,
I already said I was gonna grind a little bit before I went for the...
I know. But go now.
What, because your story's done and now you're bored?
Well, I mean, I could complain about work for probably 8 hours if you guys really wanted
Yeah, a
me
full
to,
shift.
But,
well, no, you didn't actually finish your story, though.
I didn't?
No.
What was the end of my... What was the last thing I said?
Fine, I will go down to the, I'll head down to the,
I legitimately don't remember.
I'll gamble when I have, like, full monies, okay?
Anyway, the TDLR of my story is...
You mean TLDR?
TDLR.
TDLR, Naomi?
TDLR.
Okay. Well,
don't long read.
Here, I will straight up. I'll go to the dungeon. Here we go. Okay, so here's the scoop, guys.
I enjoy how you just interrupted me there too.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but no, never mind. It's fine. Go ahead.
Well, you guys are tough. Yeah, three hits on these guys. You guys are tough. I can't see down here either. I need to be like I need to have the hat.
Your beard.
I'm doing okay down here. Oh. Okay,
You didn't long read. Yes. That's why it's called TDLR. It's for people who don't read.
Oh god, oh god.
Nah.
I'm getting reamed. Just from going down here.
Good, Scrib.
Okay, if I can at least like find the boss room, then maybe I can. I'm just gonna. You fucking jellos!
Still one over there.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I can actually like pay attention to this
it
area now.
actually isn't a rune. We have the DLC, well, not the DLC, the mod called the Lament of Zors, and
It's actually it's a full-on expansion pack now.
yes.
Yeah, expansion pack Lament of Zors.
Expansion pack. Then, and the fix they did in the expansion pack was to make money come towards you because they realized how fucking shitty it is to not have money come towards you in a game like this.
Yeah, the thing with the Legacy of Zors, or not Legacy, Lament of Zors, is that it was a fan-made mod that became official, which is kind of cool, actually.
If I could code, I'd do that with Stardew.
Make like a.
Oh yeah. You've seen my plans for that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you think about Stardew more than you actually play it. It's kind of.
I know. It's a problem. Enters hazmat suit. Congrats, Slaughter Otter. Hey, Wing Baron.
Hey, Wing Baron, what's up, dude?
I get a darling, you only get a Devon. Ah.
I am a Devon, so it's
What
okay.
the fuck? Well, okay, you know what, Butters? That's fair. After I realized it was a clone of Harvest Moon, I was more disappointed with Stardew in general.
Yeah, dude, I remember like showing you. It was actually on the show. Like, Naomi was getting obsessed with Stardew, so I was like, how about you play this game called Harvest Moon that I play with on the Super Nintendo? And you saw it and you were just like dismayed.
Nah. Planning's fun. I
Yeah.
should play Rune Factory at some point.
It's also like another game like that, eh?
Yes.
Shit,
But I've heard a lot of really
God.
jump. Dummy.
Yeah, I'm a dummy, I know.
Yeah. But I mean, I even before you guys, I heard a lot of good things about Rune Factory, so I should just buy it, suck it up and buy it.
I think it's on like a console that I have.
Even though I'm still technically playing Sims and still technically playing City Skylines.
And you're still technically playing fucking.
Stardew.
And you're still technically playing Horizon.
No, I'm still actually playing Horizon.
I'm dying down here. I can't even find the. I can't even find it, dude. I can't even find it.
I don't know if he's vegan, but he was literally like just a one dev guy. Like he made the entire game. And I don't know, I respect that shit.
Of being a solo dev? You mean like Crimson
hard.
Run is? Crimson Run in the chat.
Yeah, man.
He solo devs a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
Oh god, oh god, oh god,
You're
oh
gonna
god.
die.
Okay.
Run. Just run.
Oh, I got it. Fuck you.
Animal Crossing Switch. Yes, when that comes out, I'm gonna get it.
Really?
Yeah, I
You haven't
really.
even played any Animal Crossing
It
yet.
doesn't matter. I've always thought Animal Crossing looked cool. I just never bought it. Because isn't it only on like handheld consoles?
Not handheld, just Nintendo.
Yes.
It's
Well,
on like GameCube.
literally my first
And Wii.
Nintendo console was the Switch. So
I'm just gonna die down here. Oh god, there's a visionary.
who's Rodon?
Fucking. I'm gonna die. This shit. You can hit me through that. You can kill me one hit through that.
Hey, sit in front of the bottom. Dude. Look at that. Look at that. Dude. Why can't you hit him? There you go. There you go. He's dead. In Rune Factory Frontier, you experience the thrill of losing a boat race against an incel. Fun times.
Come on!
This game mostly self-done.
I think so. I think it's like one or. No, I think it was like 3 people.
Me.
Oh god, I almost got.
That's okay, Torvar. I wouldn't recognize any of them either. That's not true, Maverick Hunter. That's what I bought Monster Island Girl for. Monster Girl Island?
Yep.
Yep, I said that wrong. It's fine.
Can't do this.
I don't like the music down here.
No?
No. Woo!
I can't.
Damn. It's okay, now you can just go straight down to the dungeon. Why not?
Hey, Wing Baron.
That
Wing
was
Baron.
from Sikachi.
Wing Baron, are you...
Wing Baron already said hi.
Hi, Wing Baron. Hey, Sikachi. Wing Baron, are you giving Sikachi your sub now? You fucking traitor.
Well, Wing Tassar, they're close enough, so. Wait, IBS? Go back down.
He farts a lot.
Gross.
I can go with an Archmage.
No,
I'm actually paying him.
No, Torvar. Those red teleport pads.
He's worth it, dude. He's worth it.
Just randomly teleport you to some random part of the dungeon. Not even like the dungeon itself. I mean like the game, like the dungeon, the castle, or the forest, or whatever. Maya.
I might like build a magic. See that? There's more mana there with that one. Is there like a magic sword? No.
Aw, thanks, Wing Baron.
Oh, thank you, Wing Baron. Appreciate it. I'm looking for something that'll increase magic or mana. Like a siphon rune's not bad. But I don't think I have like the magic set yet. At least not completely.
I just unlock everything. Do it, Dev. Just unlock everything.
Thank you, Torvar.
Torvar.
What's the
Yeah, go full vampire, because you always have an issue with your health in this game, mostly.
Not as an Archmage, which I'm currently playing. As an Archmage, they buffed Archmage so much, dude, you don't even know.
No, I know.
I have a vampirism right there anyway, so I'm okay. What spells do I have? Dude, okay. I can clear the entire castle in like half the time using an Archmage with fireballs. I'm gonna do it. Let's see if I can bump up like my spell.
Well, I mean, you know what you could do?
Yeah,
Fight the boss like you promised to do.
Nope.
When will the Pornhub streams happen?
Whenever Naomi decides to actually have sex with me. Ever.
If you keep doing that, I'm gonna bring up our sex life on stream.
I'm
Do you
joking.
really want that to
Okay,
happen?
fine. I'm joking.
God.
Ow. So they made it so that Archmages, they lose health before mana, and
Nope.
spells can crit. So they lose mana before health.
Yep.
Spells can crit, and they regen mana. So like if you get an Archmage with a really good spell, you can basically face roll the entire game, and it's pretty incredible.
Okay, I'm reading this. In Rune Factory Frontier, pay attention. In Rune Factory Frontier, you can date a fat chick, but the thing is you can make her, like, you can encourage her to lose weight. You can make the decision if you encourage her, and it makes her more industrious than you.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
Dev did the nasty with Dave.
Every day.
Butters wants to know if if I have ever said Dave's name during sex.
Have you?
No. To my knowledge.
I never understood the whole saying someone's name during sex.
That means it's because that means they're thinking about somebody else other than you.
Yeah, but like, why would you ever say your actual partner's name during sex? The one that you're currently banging. Because the person's there. You know what I mean? I don't get it.
It's mildly sexy and mildly romantic, depending on who you're fucking.
Okay. Ah, shit.
Yes, he will, Titanium.
Here we go. Clear everyone out. Everyone die. Okay. And this is actually going like incredibly well.
And no, Butters, Dev hasn't said Mario, but he almost did one time.
Wait, did I?
Yes.
I think you're just like pulling this directly out of your asshole.
I mean, usually it's out of yours. But...
Oh.
Dev, the translation for that is please loudly call out my name during sex, Dev.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Xavier, is there a Dragon Quest demo right now? Like, what is it on? What consoles, dude? You wanna go play that? Like, if it's happening right now.
Yeah, also, you can't say you're doing well until you're in the dungeon and not dying. It's a good point, Crimson Run.
Okay, true enough. It's on the
Go
Switch.
in the dungeon.
No! This is like one of the best characters I've had in a long time. I beat Ponce de Leon with this guy. I am getting fucking everything. And you know what? It'll take me like half an hour to do too. Plus, hold on. The game's been out on PC and PS4 for the past year, but it's on. There's a demo now for Switch.
Wing Baron. That is actually kind of interesting that Zigaton isn't here today. He usually doesn't miss many streams.
Yeah, he's quite religious in his ability to bash me.
EQ11 demo on Switch apparently features the first 10 hours of the game.
Cool.
Jesus.
Well, Dragon Quest is always one of those games that's like ridiculously huge. Give me all your money. Give me all your money.
People are going to be getting Dragon Quest 11 on the Switch.
Really? You know, the game's already been out for a year. Why does everyone want it?
It's on the Switch.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
And apparently on the Switch it has extra stuff.
Oh.
Bashing Deb is an expression of affection.
Is it actually? I don't want to waste it in
little.
here. I don't want to waste it in here. Well, if after this, do you want to go play it or
Like what?
Dragon Quest on the Switch?
No.
Oh shit, guys! Everyone who just asked for it, I guess you're not fucking getting it.
You can stream it by yourself.
Oh, can I? Ooh.
You know more about fucking Dragon Quest 11 because I totally know anything about any of the Dragon Quest.
I have not played a single one since like a Super Nintendo one, dude.
Yeah, well,
you would be in the exact same camp as me.
Well, you know what? That means you've played more than I have.
Well, guys, it's up to Naomi. My faithful girlfriend must decide.
You're so mean that confused. Yes, no. Play Dragon Quest 5. Play Dragon Quest 8.
Just play one, dude.
8. That's 2 for 8. Eight's great. I haven't replaced Octopath in like 3 years.
I'm actually
Do
nearly
that,
done.
actually?
I'm pretty close to being done. Octopath, actually. We're on like the final chapters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Neat. Play Chrono Trigger. It's better. Oh.
Hey, guess what we've already played on the show?
Oh. Oh.
You kind of liked that game anyway, didn't you?
I gotta finish Horizon though.
I know. Free play Chrono Trigger again?
Yeah, I'm not even super invested in it anymore. I just want to see the end of the story. I want to know what fucking happened.
What, in Horizon?
Yeah.
You're going to be disappointed because I already know it.
Yes, I know I'm going to be disappointed, but I still want to know what happened. And also, we disagree on a lot of stuff like that, so...
Chrono Trigger was great because the same guys that made Dragon Quest made Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I know.
Start playing porno games? No, that's when we finally stream on Pornhub.
Yeah.
When Twitch finally kicks us off.
Yeah, from being too woke.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's red pill, not woke. Don't ban me. Don't ban me from my own community.
Come on, Chapter 4 is a 2-player Octopath game, hard to get through just 2 people. Yee. That sounds really fucking hard. I can't even, no.
I can't even literally...
Like, LNG, like, I can't even.
Well, if you don't want to... Okay, here, if Nimi really doesn't want to do Dragon Quest with me, like, I would like taking a half hour and look at the demo. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, have fun.
But if you really don't want to do it with me, I guess I'll do it myself, but I kind of want you to do it with me.
Your mom just showed up, why?
Hey, Mom.
But that confused, why?
No, I kind of want to do it with you, though, Naomi.
But I don't want to.
Why not?
Because I'd rather start from, like, the near beginning and then go from
Well,
there.
it's not like an ongoing series. They're all like it's like Final Fantasy, where they're all like independent games. Yeah.
No one.
Guys, you have to blame Naomi, not me. I'm not actually in control.
Quest 8 doesn't have a movie with a terrible plot twist.
I'm actually not in control of the show at all. It's Naomi.
I would also sponsor a Dragon Quest stream, but I have no money. That's okay.
That's okay, Xavier. Xavier, dude. You're a good boy.
Okay, Maverick Hunter.
To be fair, Xavier, like, you've been giving us non-Twitch Primes, like, stuff, but you're still been subbing every month. How many months have you done? If it's been like in the several hundred range, I wouldn't mind just giving you a stream. That's quite a bit of money to give up, you know? They just fucking collapsed in front of me for no reason.
Other than the fact that you were smashing them with the fireballs.
No. One of them hit with the fireball, the other one just hit me, and then like my reflect rune kicked in and killed them. 13 months, okay. When you hit 20, you will have hit $100, and that's like my limit for a 4-hour stream. It's 100 buckaroos.
Naomi, why don't you do solo streams and contribute to Devs? You could play all the Dragon Quest games from the start. It's a good point. I could, but
you're not gonna.
We know, Butters, we appreciate you giving us literally all of your money.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. It's great, man. That's why you got your bad rats zone. Bad rats.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's the
worth
thing.
it,
Even if I did solo streams, only Dev would be getting paid, so...
What do you mean?
I told you.
How much shit do I buy you?
I don't know. I'm the one who does the groceries here. Fucking...
Not entirely. I'm the one who does, like, everything else. Including all your housework, so shoosh. I'm your housewife, alright?
Yeah, because you work from home.
Yeah, I know. Nonetheless, it doesn't mean it makes it any less valid. Housewife Devo.
I remember when this run of Rogue Legacy started, we had a wimpy and hesitant Dev, and now we have a bold and confident Dev, running headfirst into danger, jumping and dashing left and right and above the traps, and I missed it. God damn it.
Oops.
Dave and Naomi are black. No, I'm the whitest person you will ever meet.
No, you're Jewish, dude.
So, extra white?
Are they like honorary whites at this point, I guess?
Have you ever met a Jewish who wasn't, like, ethnically white?
There's a few that are Semitical out there.
Well, I mean, I know. Actually, no, I do know. An orange is the new black. There's a black Jew.
Black Jew? Oh, yeah, like the black Israelites, dude.
No, she became a Jew. She got converted. Yeah. Part-time commie. I remember when this run of Legacy started. Okay. Dev running headfirst into danger, jumping and dashing left and right above traps, and burning away enemies that dare challenge him before they can even think about taunting him. This could use its own montage! I mean, you're probably right, Butters. I tan fairly easily, so... Actually, I burn.
Yeah, you just like burn instantly, dude.
Well, that's because I usually get a base tan in the summer, and unfortunately that comes from a burn. But the problem is, if I don't, like, if I use sunscreen, then I don't tan or burn. And I very slow, like, it took me all summer to get this level of tan.
Which is not really that much.
Yeah. Because I was using sunscreen this year. I want to not get cancer.
That's a fair desire, dude.
That's fair, Ripple Apple. I'm glad someone else understands. That's also fair, Butters. You zilanies. The 2 weeks of summer y'all got it there. We actually had a really hot summer this year.
Yeah, it sucked, dude.
Like, it came late, but it was really hot. And it was not enjoyable, so no one wanted to be outside. It sucked. Because us Canadians aren't actually used to plus 30.
Us Canadians.
We're not used. Well, it's true because we generally have a cooler climate here. Like it plus 30 sucks for us. It's like plus, like it being like plus 45 everywhere else, you know. How long does that dash last? Is it more than a second?
This feels like a second and just like slightly more, but not much more, not noticeably more.
Shush, that confused. Shush. People are allowed to be more acclimatized to certain temperatures according to their climate that they've lived in for a long time.
Is that the case?
Go be with Starboy down in Florida. I will if he pays for all of my amusement parks.
I don't think he's in Florida anymore. I think he moved back. I think he's like back today.
It was 36°C yesterday with about 40% humidity. Yeah, see, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
No. Got that confused. Where do you live? I don't need specifics, obviously, but still. If Dave were playing this, he would have gone for every single floating box thing as the orderly, highly industrious, consistent Chad he is.
I mean, I'm not getting everything, dude. I'm getting everything, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
Kansas. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Is it cooler next to the ocean when it's plus 30?
I'm not sure. I think it's probably warmer because of the humidity. But also, it's like it's colder when it's
cold.
Yeah. There's something I wanted to bring up though regarding your old conversation about your jorb.
A borb.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like you're being exploited there because you're obviously like gaining experience and talents. You're not getting paid for it. Like you are one of the few people that hold that department together, and they treat you like absolute dog shit. You know.
Yep.
And you could just fucking leave. Like you have enough saved. I don't want to talk about your actual finances, but you have enough saved up. You'd be good for at least a year, probably more, if you just quit and just said fuck you.
Yep.
So like, I feel like you just don't appreciate you, man.
No, they don't. I already know this.
And it's like, and I don't completely blame Carrie necessarily because first of all, she's your direct manager, so she shouldn't be.
Not name drop.
Who cares? Referencing her last name, dude. Okay. Like, she's your direct manager, but she's also not like.
Oh, that sucks.
She's not staff herself. She's also union, so she has to deal with the same bullshit from the actual staff managers, like the store manager.
Yeah.
So like, I kind of get it. Like, she's subject to the same bullshit rules and the same, not being appreciated as you are. So it's like, well, if it's happening to me, it's happening to everybody. That's everyone's attitude in that place. Like, if I get treated like this, everyone does, and so it just perpetuates. And that's why I left that place, right? Yeah. But at the same time, like, they don't she mistreats you to a point. The actual store managers completely mistreat you like all the time, and yet they don't even the store managers don't know what you do.
Yeah.
So like, if you left, you would just completely fuck the entire store.
Yep.
And like it's almost like you have them by the balls and they don't know it.
Yep.
And you should just honestly go, especially like if you get another job, like fucking peace. Go.
Yeah.
Like, I will help you with your resume, dude. Like, you should just go.
38 degrees Celsius is 100 Fahrenheit. Also, I can't quit and work with Dev full time because the show
doesn't make enough money yet.
Only enough to support 1.5 people, and Dave deserves it more than I do because he's more poor than I am and is more of a host,
Yeah, true enough.
So.
I'm actually pretty good at this now. Watch this. I can master this one here. You do like, and you like.
Near being sit. It's okay, Dragon Fett. We missed you, but it was in silence. Oh no.
Yeah, I got it.
Good job.
What's going on, Dragon Fat? You're just in like some pains.
Fun times.
Dave is exactly half a person. Whoa!
Good job. Good job dodging. I was gonna say good job. I don't know what word was trying to come out of my mouth, but I stopped it.
Dude, I'm a fucking Rogue Legacy master, alright? Like,
yeah?
You don't even know how much skills I have right now.
Yeah? Mom gave me something. That's not mildly concerning at all.
Mom gave me the date rate, grub.
No, don't be gross.
Don't hit me over it, though.
Well, that's nice. So the pain's barely there, Dragon Fett. Master of Dying? Yeah, Dev is the Master of Dying.
Where? Okay, that's where we go. Let's just go.
Not for type.
Okay, I saw that animation you're making, Butters. It looks pretty fucking hilarious.
He's into men that resemble Bruce Willis. I mean, Bruce Willis is very attractive, so...
for his age. He's...
No, he's still pretty attractive.
Jesus Christ, you're into like 70-year-olds now?
Yeah, 70, isn't it? No.
Getting pretty close.
He's in his like 50s or 60s, I think. Dragon Fat, how old is Bruce Willis? I feel like you should know this.
How old is Bruce Willis?
You mean Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis, dude. He's... Okay, whereabouts are we going?
That's neat, actually. That is a master in how to gain weight.
Okay. Hold on.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
He's 64. Naomi just went step away from finding her own tensioner.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Like, what the fuck, Naomi? What the actual fuck are you? Okay, where'd it go?
To be fair,
What's over there?
I
Okay.
did tell you that I had a thing for silver foxes.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
You knew this going in.
I'm not even silver yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm just excited till it happens. I mean, you might not go silver.
Hey, don't
You might
rush
just
me
go
into
bald.
the. Hey, do you mind not rushing me into the grave? Like, I would appreciate that. Like, I'm not fucking ready to go yet, alright?
I know. I mean, Dave's already going gray. You're not going gray. You're just going.
Dave's also going to the grave.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Actually, you won't go silver. You go bald.
Yeah, actually I will, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's in my family, both sides. They
I
all
mean,
involved.
I enjoy. Like, does your dad like dye his hair that color, or is it like naturally that color with a little bit of dye touch-up?
He stopped doing the touch-up, actually. He's like pure gray now.
Yeah, well, you know what? He actually has, like, your dad has a really nice color of hair for his age.
It's really funny, like, my mom was like, you have to stop doing the touch-up. You look ridiculous now. You're too old to do that. You should just have gray hair.
And yet your mom
Her
still
hair's
dyes
very
her hair.
She's very clearly like bleach blonde. It's like, fuck off, Mom.
Yeah, it's really funny. Is there anything that Naomi is not into? Lots of things. Hey, you know what? You keep telling me not to kink shame people, so therefore there are many things I'm not into.
That's fair, you know?
Rigor mortis devil. Yes. Yes, that is very accurate. I confused.
Yeah. We've nearly cleared out the castle.
No spider girls.
Yeah. That's like the one type of girl that you're not into is a spider girl.
No, I don't think I'd be into bear girls either.
Why not? Bears are cool. How did that happen?
Apparently I'm into lolly. This is news to me.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Tell us about those deranged things Dev asked you to do. I signed an NDA so I can.
An NDA. Hey, dude, a non-Devon agreement. Oh, that's a trap room. Okay. Fucking, I just keep getting shafted on this shit.
I mean, bears are cool. I'm just not into bear humanoids.
Is there anything else to go to? I think I've
I'm
done.
not a lolly.
You're not a lolly.
I'm
Yeah.
not a lolly.
You know, fair enough. She's not actually a lolly.
No. Look up David Paws on YouTube.
Let's not.
I'm not sure if I won't do it on the stream, but I might do it
POZ
later.
generally refers to like HIV positive in the lingo. Is his like whole thing like I'm positive and proud. Don't discriminate against me.
Lesbian Bear Storm. It's an anime where everyone is closeted lesbian and the ones that live openly are abandoned by bears. Holy shit. Naomi's a lolly furry. Okay, if you think so. Are you going to do that Vampire Lolly VR game?
Is there one? So hey, no, I wanted to actually get one thing clear. Like, what do you think your time frame is for leaving that job? Actually,
I have no real. Like, I mean, I have no real. It's honestly part of it's just my small guilt keeping me there. But I mean, no, I mean, you know, it's just I don't fucking know. I'm there because I have seniority and I know I'll get hours and I know that I will, like, I know I will at the very least have a minimum, unless there's like literally 0 hours to go around, I will at minimum at least have 20 hours a week, you know? Which is part of the reason that's keeping me there. I'm getting good experience that I do actually need, and you know, I'm still getting paid.
yeah, that's always good.
You know?
Well, it's just because like I actually have been thinking a fair bit about what the bank teller said, just straight up.
So have I.
Because it's like, oh, you actually have the experience for this job. Oh, we pay a lot more than what you're currently paying. And you know what? I think they actually only hire full time. I think I don't think they hire part timers.
Well, that's the thing, though. It's gonna be a lot harder for me to do the shows.
Yeah, there'll be a lot less Naomi if she takes that job.
Mm.
Unless you like do it after your shifts or something. But you'd have to get like really gain some stamina because like no offense, like you come home after an 8-hour shift, you don't want to do a show ever.
Yeah,
You're like I'm too fucking tired. I'm going to bed.
Well, that's the problem is the fact that like I can't have a caffeine pick-me-up because then I won't sleep because I have such a hard time getting to sleep in general, and I need coffee in the morning to actually be functional and be like awake and like actually be able to do my job. Otherwise, I just wouldn't drink coffee in the mornings and let myself wake up, but I can't because I have to go to work.
Yeah. I'm not insulting you. It's just like I don't know if you'd be able to do it. Like.
That sounds very entertaining, Crimson Ren. I am a senior. I sexually identify as an 82-year-old man.
Only sexually, though.
Only sexually.
There's no way I can do this. I keep trying to do this, and I keep fucking losing it.
That's a fair point, Huggy Snuggle. Ooh.
I actually did it this time!
Oh, you go!
Yeah, Huggy Snuggle, yeah. Like my long-term goal is that I actually sacrifice stable money to do this because I want to do it, right? But, like, that's not your long-term goal necessarily. I mean, it kind of is because you want to see me succeed, but also, like, you wouldn't be running your own show if you didn't know me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can like take it on as your thing if you want. I don't mind that, but like.
Replace Naomi with fake.
I'll just get hit. I don't care. Dude, I'm gonna like start a channel called Deepfake Dev.
Oh no, I missed all of that. There's something about a werebear there. Scroll back up.
Okay, here, I'll scroll back up.
Let me see. Okay, D&D story. I was playing as a lawful good cleric who was cursed to be a werebear in 3.5. Ooh. Well, during one session, another player found out my character had bear tendencies and wasn't told by the GM or anyone else I was actually a lycanthrope. So during a pub visit, this player character tried to romance my cleric per their chaotic roleplay, but during the overall arc in the pub, I had to convert to a werebear and shred apart a few goons attacking the town. Scroll back down. That's an entertaining story.
Yeah. Just that isn't.
Replace Dave with Crack.
Okay, can I do this?
Death face.
I
The
instantly got
twist
hit.
will be that it isn't fake. Should start a channel where you learn how to make games or something because it's a waste of the name otherwise. Yeah, Crimson Red.
What, a deepfake dev?
Death face.
Dev fakes.
No, I'm assuming he's commenting on Game Boomers.
No!
Yeah.
Game Boomers is where we get to play games like boomers. Play some boomer-ass games. Dude.
I mean, you're pretty much a boomer.
Listen here. This name's only gonna age, like age well, because, like, we're gonna be boomers, actual boomers one day. And it's gonna just make complete sense.
Because the generation of boomer will always be before you,
I'll have
Dev.
boomer sensibilities, alright?
You already have boomer sensibilities.
I mean, good enough.
Hey, you guys should see Dev in fucking grocery stores. It's awful.
Listen, I like to go up and down every aisle, okay? Maybe there's like a sale or something that I missed. I like to enjoy my life, Naomi.
The player had a fear of true bears, and he was flirting with a literal murder bear cleric that could heal that player flat. That player flat out avoided me all the time and didn't want me to do healing on them. Ah ha ha. All right, good night, Butters. Sleep tight. Don't let
Good night, Butters.
Don't let the Brexit bite.
Don't let the Brexit bite. Thanks for doing the show with me today, Butters. It was real fun.
That's fair, Crimson Red. And also, I meant with your politeness not going up and down every aisle.
A politeness? What do you mean?
You're kind of a shitty customer.
In what way?
How you don't pay attention to like what's going on around you.
That's just my American tendencies, not my boomer tendencies.
That's boomer American tendencies.
Yeah, maybe.
Even though we didn't get your name. I wonder what a bedbug girl would be like. Gross. And only gross. Nothing else. Dev is American. This Butters is that Butters. He said earlier that he... Yes. Butters the ninja is the Butters that was on Dumping with Scrub. Also, you are now outed, Butters. Congratulations.
Oh shit, dude. Was it a secret that you're secretly a gay?
Grr. Yeah, it was I already read that out loud. I forgot.
Look
I
at
did.
that guy.
Yeah, I saw him. You know, I've said this several times, but when I went to America, I was able to trick all the Americans into thinking I was American, and I thought it was really funny.
Really?
Yeah.
To be fair, Americans aren't that hard to trick. It's real easy to get those guys going. Just be like guns, and they're like, "Yep."
No, I would not. No, I would not. No
Yep.
spider girls. Okay.
Hey, dude, just say the word guns or like Bibles. I'm just like I'll be like the most stereotypical asshole about it. Because trust me, Canadians and Americans are almost like carbon copies of each other. Like they don't like to admit it. Like Canadians really don't like to admit it, but it's the serious truth.
Yeah.
There's not much difference.
No. Well, it's because America's literally right under us. Like we're not gonna be influenced, really.
Yeah. We're America's top.
Guns, damn, guns are great, aren't they? I agree.
Yee-hoo.
I don't know the names of any guns other than rifle and pistol.
Yeah ho. What, SMG?
Nope.
You use one in Mass Effect.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like a fake space gun. It's a real gun, Naomi.
I know. America's hat. Kansas is nicknamed Little Canada in some parts around here. Just a little Alberta somewhat. Why? Hey, Free Wendy. Also, wouldn't you want a Bible gun to be truly American?
A Bible gun.
A Bible gun.
Canada isn't real shit. Like, the ground just fades away and we just fall into like the ocean.
You want to know the only part of Canada that's real?
What?
None of it.
None of it?
Yeah. The
Why?
only part of Canada that's real.
What's the only part of Canada that's real?
Because it's so fucking far away and full of islands.
I don't get it.
Bible gun hidden in the gun book.
We get like those guns that have like Bible verses 3D printed into them or something.
Yes.
Like lasered into them rather. 3D printed. Jesus Christ, Devin.
What if Quebec is the only real part of Canada? Even, man,
The goddamn frogs. What the
Quebec
hell?
doesn't even consider itself to be a part of Canada, so...
Yeah. And yet if they left, they would like be instantly fucked.
Yeah.
It's just like a Frenchman to not appreciate what happens around them. Why do you think France is on fire right now, dude? Baff! Okay, we got him.
Canada is actually some kind of Lovecraftian monster masquerading as a continent. We're not a continent, we're a country.
I mean, kinda. Are we really a country, though?
Yes.
Where am I going? I did like the big old loop. I gotta go back down, okay. So I do like the fact that I'm still, like, just mindlessly raping everything, and it's the forest. Like, usually this place gets a little bit harder.
You wouldn't be able to rape shit.
Aren't you seeing me do it?
No, I mean, you always say, "Oh, I'm fucking raping this." You wouldn't be able to rape shit. You don't have enough stamina and you're fat. I love how you're sad about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, Canada is part of the Commonwealth, therefore not a real country. Well, I think our politicians will disagree, but that's okay.
Our politicians suck, though, right now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, they'll still disagree.
Okay, Melissa still, like, bitches at me on Facebook about all her dumb posts I keep replying to.
You should just stop replying.
No, it's
to
really
her
funny.
stupid
She was
posts.
like... She was like, women got the vote in the States in, like, 1950s or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, in Canada it was 1911. Like, I really feel like the States should catch up to Canada in that regard. And I'm like, well... If Canada got them in 1911 and the States got it in the 50s, haven't the States caught up? Like, in the 1950s, they caught up. Like, they fixed the problem. Yeah, you're right. It was bad that women couldn't vote. Now they can. She was like, well, I'll talk about how, like, gay people can't get married in the States. I'm like, yes, they can.
In some places.
Gay marriage has been illegal in all 50 states for the past... for the past 5 years. It's been just, like, straight up legal, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know what? I thought it was only in some states.
No,
I'm
man.
real fucking dumb.
It was made legal under
Jeez.
Obama. And I'm like, listen, and then okay, Melissa is really one of those, like, like mindless liberals on Facebook where she doesn't really think about her positions. She just like says, she actually says like Orange Man bad and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking. It's like, okay, good God.
Well, yeah, that's how most people operate. Which is why I refuse to get into politics because I'm too lazy to do any research.
Yeah, fair enough.
So. Also, I know we have more land mass, but like Canada, America, South America, and is there anything beneath that? No, that's all one continent.
Anything beneath South? Are you fucking kidding?
I don't know. I don't map in my head. You know this. I have no idea because I cannot visualize maps in my head. You already know this. We don't need to talk about it. You already know it. You already know it. Don't be a dick.
This feels
Don't
like a new.
Dick. No.
This feels like a new development to me.
We've had this conversation 5 fucking times.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
5 times.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
You're such a dick.
I just don't remember it, okay?
Yeah, that's rude. Remember your girlfriend's fucking thingamabobs. I remember all yours. Mostly.
You do not want to get into that fucking conversation, Naomi. First of all, there is actually Antarctica like south of it.
Does she actually say Orange Man bad? Yes, she does.
Yeah, she actually has said that before. Yeah, like it seems like the mindless SJWs on social media are actually reclaiming Orange Man bad by literally saying it and meaning it. They're like President Cheeto. It's like, yeah, okay.
You know what? That's
Since when was it okay to make fun of somebody for their skin color?
You know what I actually didn't know for a very long time was that other countries have their country bigger than every other country. Like when kids learn with maps when they're young.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. They never did that in my school, and any of them. No, they didn't. Not for me. So I legitimately had a zero idea that was a thing, and I always thought American kids were way more stupid because it was like, how the fuck do you like fuck that shit up? It's so easy. It's literally on the map. And then I learned that no, it's not because they make America bigger.
Make America big again.
I knew you were gonna say that too. Well, thank you, my motive. I appreciate that. But no, I mean, isn't that all like one continent though? Or am I just like straight up mistaken?
To be fair, like Europe, Asia, and even Africa are all connected by one landmass.
Well,
but they just have them called continents because it's like a political distinction.
No, I'm pretty sure they're called continents because they're on different tectonic plates.
Well, then India will be a different continent, but it's not because India is its own tectonic plate.
Okay, well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't map.
I did, in fact, see the Simpsons short.
What Simpsons short?
There's
I
a
didn't
Simpsons
see it.
short. It's like a little thing that they did, like just making fun of Trump, and it's like, oh god, oh god.
I mean, they made fun of Trump on RuPaul. It was fucking hilarious.
You know what? That's RuPaul. You kind of expect him to be degenerate.
Yeah, it's great. It was literally a musical based on Greece about Trump. It's hilarious.
Okay, everyone's saying that the United States is a fascist government has to recognize that if you did that shit in an actual fascist government, you'd be like lined up against the wall and shot.
Yeah.
Like, if Trump were the dictator you think he was, he would kill you for that. And yet here you are doing it, no prob. Everyone's stupid. Everyone's dumb. Everyone's dumb except for me. Well, maybe not that. It does sometimes feel like I'm the only sane Canadian, though.
Continents are mostly defined by trade regions. Okay, that's fair. I think I got taught that they were like straight up like actual tectonic plates.
They're definitely not.
Okay, well,
they're definitely not tectonic plate.
I did not because I did not pay much attention to that part of the classes.
Here, let me take a quick 30-second cut here.
Why?
Because we're like over time.
Why?
BRB.
Just cut it later.
Shut up.
Cut it later.